In a stunning display of offensive firepower, the Kansas City Royals absolutely demolished the Toronto Blue Jays, scoring 7 runs in the very first inning and cruising to a dominant 21-1 victory. But here's where it gets controversial. The Royals' relentless assault came at the expense of Max Scherzer, one of baseball's most respected pitchers, who was knocked out after just 2 outs in what turned out to be the shortest non-injury start of his entire career. Salvador Perez was the star of the early show, launching a 3-run homer that helped ignite Kansas City's explosive 7-run first inning. The Royals sent a total of 10 batters to the plate during that frame, overwhelming Scherzer, who struggled mightily and gave up 7 hits before being pulled. This outing marked Scherzer's shortest start since 2021, when he faced only 1 batter before leaving due to injury. Even more striking, the 7 runs he allowed in the first inning alone represent the most he's ever surrendered in any single inning throughout his career. According to ESPN research, the Blue Jays' 19-run loss ties the record for the largest margin of defeat by a division leader in a regular season game played in September or later. This dubious distinction was previously held by the 2005 San Diego Padres, who lost 20-1 to the Colorado Rockies. The game's momentum swung quickly. After George Springer hit a home run for Toronto in the top of the first, the Royals responded immediately. Carter Jensen led off with a double, followed by an RBI single from Bobby Witt Jr. Witt then scored on a double by Vinny Pasquantino down the left field line, giving Kansas City a lead they would never relinquish. Things escalated further when Michael Garcia drew a walk, prompting Toronto's pitching coach Pete Walker to be ejected in frustration. That set the stage for Perez's 30th home run of the season, a powerful blast that extended the Royals' lead. Michael Massey added a 2-run homer, pushing the score to 7-1. Jensen wasn't done either, hitting a second ground rule double in the inning, after which Scherzer was finally removed from the game. Despite the rough outing, Scherzer remained surprisingly calm. "We'll deep dive and figure out what was going on, look at more advanced things," he said. "But when I went back and looked at the location of some of the pitches, I'm actually okay with it. In that regard, you kind of flush it and move on." Blue Jays manager John Schneider described the performance as a weird outing for a pitcher who is almost certainly headed for the Hall of Fame. "Over the course of his career, you don't see that very often from Max, barring an injury," Schneider said. "They came out swinging, and he kind of just left things in the middle." Jensen, batting leadoff for the first time in his career, was a revelation. He racked up 3 doubles, including a 2-run double in the 3rd inning, adding to the 2 he hit off Scherzer in the first. This made Jensen the first Royals player ever to hit multiple doubles in the same inning, a rare feat that highlights just how dominant Kansas City was at the plate. The Royals kept piling on runs throughout the game. Jack Caglianone launched a 3-run homer in the 7th inning, contributing to a stretch where Kansas City scored 10 runs and collected 13 hits in just over an inning against catcher Tyler Heineman. Infielder Isaiah Kiner-Falefa closed out the 8th inning by securing the final 2 outs. Pasquantino was another standout, racking up 4 hits, including 2 doubles, as part of Kansas City's franchise record 27 hits. The Royals also showcased their power with 8 extra base hits in the first 3 innings alone, a testament to their offensive depth and precision. On the mound, Royals starter Michael Lorenzen earned his first win since July 6th, pitching 7 1/3 innings while allowing just 1 run on 3 hits, walking 3 and striking out 4. His steady performance helped keep the Blue Jays at bay after the early onslaught. Looking ahead, Schneider doesn't believe this unusual outing will impact Scherzer's role in the rotation. "It's a weird outing to go 2/3 of an inning and throw a lot of pitches," he said, "but I don't think that will affect him going forward. It won't make his pitch count any lower. Going forward, he'll be on a normal workload and kind of normal pitch count." This game raises some interesting questions. Can even the best pitchers have nights where everything falls apart? And how much should one bad outing influence a player's future? Was Scherzer simply off his game? Or is there something more to unpack here? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this was just a fluke? Or a sign of something bigger? Share your opinions in the comments below.